All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started and people can kind of catch up as they join in. Um, Welcome. I am Rhonda Shirley. I'm so excited that you're here with me tonight for the Chakras and Essential Oils Masterclass. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have used essential oils, obviously, since you're telling me your favorite ones. You've probably used them in several different ways. For illness, for injuries, maybe for cleaning. Lavender is really good in skincare. But tonight I am going to teach you a way to use essential oils to clear and activate your chakras. So, and then I'll also tell you about the workshop that we have coming up. Is starting August 12th. It is the Chakra Activation Method workshop. And we'll go through all 7 of the chakras and healing and cleansing them throughout this program. So let's see, I got a couple more in, but I'm going to start sharing my screen. So what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to go over the relationship between chakras and essential oils. We're going to go over what is meant by your subtle energy body and the chakra system. So we're going to go through an overview of the 7 main chakras and how to clear and heal your chakras. And then we'll give an introduction to selecting and using essential oils. And then how to balance your chakras by using the essential oils in just a 10 minutes a day using the activate process. So just a little bit about myself. I'm Rhonda Shirley. I am a group fitness instructor, a personal trainer, a Reiki master, I'm an expert sound healing practitioner, and I'm also a certified CAM practitioner. CAM is short for Chakra Activation Method. It was created by Andrea Fraser. She is also a Reiki master, and she created this process to help herself in her own healing process. And my journey with this whole process began a few years ago. I have always been passionate about helping women obtain their highest fitness and wellness potential. And then life kind of threw me a curveball, and I was faced with a sudden and recurring illness that landed me in the hospital 5 times in 5 months. And it was so frustrating because they could never really figure out what was going on. Every time I'd be in the hospital, they were like, "Oh, Rhonda, we don't know what's wrong with you, but here's another prescription. Let's try this." And that just really wasn't working for me. I'm just not a big medications person. And one day I was having lunch with my niece, and she was telling me about Reiki. She had had a couple of experiences with Reiki, and she turned me on to her Reiki master. So I went in and had this Reiki treatment, and it was, I'm telling you, it was just life transforming. It was amazing. And so that really is what piqued my interest into energy healing. And I just wanted to know more and more. And so I became a Reiki practitioner and then went on to become a Reiki master, and then pursued sound healing. And then I found the Chakra Activation Method, and again, just life transforming. So I just wanted to share it with as many people as I can. So I became a certified practitioner as well. And this is me whenever I first started my healing journey, and I'm just releasing all my negative energy, all my dis-ease from my body into the ocean. And I am so excited to say I have not had one reoccurrence since I began energy healing. So I'm just excited about that. And that's why I want to share it with as many people as I can. So welcome to the Chakra and Essential Oils Masterclass. So some common struggles that people tend to have with doing their energy healing or their chakra balancing is number one, time, knowledge. Sometimes they just don't know which oils to use, or to help how to keep their chakras balanced. They have difficulty determining which ones are imbalanced. In this workshop, you're going to learn how to tell if your chakras are in balance, overactive, underactive, and you'll learn the different oils that you can use to get them back in balance. People have trouble with consistency. They may do it for a day or so, and then, life happens and they forget. And then once you get out of it, it's hard to get back in. But we'll talk about consistency and how to start a routine that you are consistent with and you're dedicated to doing it each and every day. And then some people have a hard time visualizing their chakras. And we'll talk about that and learn different methods on how you can begin to visualize your chakras. So which one of these resonates with you? It can be one of them. It can be two or three. Just drop in the chat which ones might be a struggle for you. So let's talk about the overview of the subtle body. So some people call it chi, some people call it ki. Sorry, I got this thing in my way. Prana or the force. But no matter what you call it, it is basically the life force energy. So modern physics tells us that energy exists everywhere. From the air we breathe to our food and our water, life force energy is the foundation of all life. It supports, nourishes, and sustains the life of all living things. Everything that flows through the subtle energy body, including the aura and chakras, is what's known as vital life energy. So in Reiki, the ki represents this energy. So whatever you call it, it's now widely known and accepted that all living beings contain this life force energy. So it's not just some new age woo-woo concept. Just because you can't see it with your physical eye does not mean it's not real. So vegetables, herbs, animals, all people, and even essential oils have an electromagnetic frequency. So, and we are constantly giving off and receiving energy. So our body is surrounded by an energy field that extends a couple of feet around you and above. So this is our information center. We are constantly communicating with everything around us with this field of subtle energy. So you're constantly giving and receiving energy all the time, whether you realize it or not. We give off messages from our energy field, and it can contain positive and negative energy that is within us. So the tools and techniques that we use in CAM work on both the energetic level within the body and the electromagnetic field that surrounds the body. So learning this is going to help you to understand how to support healing on all four levels: your mind, body, spirit, emotions. So you're able to see and feel your physical body, but yet within each and every cell is actually energy or light. So it can vibrate slow enough that you're able to see it with your eyes, and your state of your or your health, your overall health is affected by the condition of your chakras. So when you take the time to identify the location of a chakra imbalance and you target it using energy balance techniques, which we're going to learn, you will enable your body's natural ability to heal. So you're tuning in to your natural healing abilities and turning on the flow of life force energy. So you taking the time to learn about this energy, your body's energy centers, and how it affects your total health is key to a happy, more peaceful life, which is what we're all looking for, right? So the chakras also have an impact on your day-to-day life. So working with them on a consistent daily timing can facilitate improvements in your life in so many ways. So even though in the chakra activation method, we're going to work on one chakra each week, it is important that you treat your chakra system as a whole, as a complete system. But since we're learning this new process, each week we'll focus on one chakra, but it's real important that as you're doing that in your own time to just kind of be aware and keep your other chakras in balance. And we'll discuss that in the workshop. So now there are 3 C's that are key to treating your chakra system. So those are, first of all, consistency. So consistency is absolutely necessary when it comes to self-healing practices, specifically balancing your chakras. You'll begin to make chakra cleansing a part of your daily routine instead of just an infrequent event. I promise you, you'll want to do it every single day once you start doing it. And then confidence. This will help you cultivate confidence. Having a consistent, simplified process for clearing and activating your chakras will definitely boost your confidence and build your trust in yourself. And then clarity. A daily practice will help you better understand your current blocks. It'll help you to set clear intentions for growth and healing. And then you'll begin to receive your true and divine inspiration and guidance from your higher self and not just from your wounded inner child. So by activating these sacred centers, you will begin to become more awakened. You'll feel more alive. You'll develop the ability to access information to transform your life and the world around you. So let's dig a little bit deeper into how the chakras work. So if you're not aware of chakras, we have 7 main chakras throughout our bodies. They are your power centers that translate between the seen world of the physical body and the unseen world of energy. So they hold the key to our well-being. So by tapping into the power of our chakras, we can live healthier, balanced, more peaceful, and even more abundant lives. So by learning how to manage our energy is what this class is all about. It's an ever unfolding process that we're going through all the time. We can do it in various ways, but it is done by intentionally clearing away the accumulation of fearful thoughts and beliefs that we carry around in our energy field. So we must be fully present in our body in order to transform our life in all of these areas. So all healing on every level requires that you remember that you are an energetic being. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the world that you experience. So the 7 main chakras are the base or the root, and then the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, or it's also called the brow, and the crown. And we're going to kind of touch on each one of them as we move on. So as we go on through this little class, I'll go through each little chakra. I'll tell you a little bit about it, and you may already know, but so eventually we will start to open up your higher chakras. We're going to start at the root and work our way up. Sometimes people have a tendency to want to get right at the top and start getting into more of the spiritual side of it, but that can be a really, really big mistake. You want to start at the base and form a solid foundation. So as you read here, your chakras hold the key to uncovering your true purpose and living a fulfilling life. This cannot be opened until your negativity and self-limiting ideas have been removed because they block the flow of your life force energy. So you want to make sure that you're well grounded and ready to advance to the higher levels. So my hope is that you feel your energy shine brighter and you'll become the radiant light that you're meant to be. And you're going to learn this simple process that can help you do it yourself each and every day. So your chakra can be overactive, it can be underactive, or it can be in balance. There is a clear connection between the condition of a chakra and the condition of the corresponding organ. So sometimes if your chakra gets kind of out of balance, say it gets stuck and stagnant and it's not really moving, you can tend to experience disease in your body, and it just comes out as illness. So according to tradition, each chakra also corresponds to one of the major glands in the body. So each center is responsible for a different aspect of our being and our activities. So they're given to us when we're born, and they stay with us throughout our life. And the reason we have these centers is to receive and transmit energy. And we're constantly doing one of the other. So these centers are the focal points of the power moving in and out of us, or our life force energy. So these chakras will often depict as being within the body, like along the spine. When you see a poster or a picture of it, it kind of shows them running down the spine. However, they should also be thought of extending right through the body from the front to the back. And they extend well beyond the physical body, even though you can't see them. So, and they're associated with different colors, different sounds, shapes, and they express a specific vibration at each level. So the distinct vibration of each of the 7 main chakras relates to a particular area of our human experience, from your basic survival to your highest aspirations. So working with specific energy balancing tools like Reiki or crystals, essential oils, you can heal and you can harmonize your chakra energy to help you release negative patterns that you may even unconsciously have, but this will bring it more to your awareness and will help you to achieve your highest potential. There is a great deal of ancient knowledge about the chakra system and their function. So we just try to synthesize this information and make it easy for people to understand and realize that it's not just some new age woo 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 thing. So we all have chakras, whether we're aware of them or not. And it's this, they determine the state of our health, and how they function affects your life in many, many ways. So to sum up chakra imbalances, each chakra maintains a flow of energy between the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. When you're healthy, energy flows smoothly, just along your chakras are spinning in a clockwise direction. But if you have an energy block, the chakras will not receive your energy flow. And if this block is not cleared, disease of nearby organs can occur. So energy balancing tools like the essential oils, the Reiki, crystals, all that can help open your blocked chakras. So let's just run through each one of the chakras real quick. We'll start with the root chakra. The root chakra represents our foundation and our feeling of being grounded. This is our survival instincts, our feeling safe and secure, our financial independence, money, food. It's our most basic physical chakra. So, and it is located at the base of the spine, right about the tailbone. It associates with the color red and the element earth. It's the most solid of the elements, and the vibration is the slowest of the 7 main chakras. So it draws energy up from the earth and draws it up through your feet, your legs. It energizes your blood and your tissues, and again is related mostly to your material and physical existence. So emotional issues with the root chakra are, again, survivals, feeling safe and secure, just that overall security. And then we have the sacral chakra, which is located in your lower abdomen, just below the navel. It is our connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. It is where any adverse emotional patterns are relationships. It's where our inner child resides and where we tend to store a lot of our emotions. It is associated with the color orange and related to the element of water. So some of your emotional issues here are pleasure and sexuality, creativity, overall well-being. All of your creative impulses originate here in the sacral, whether it's making a new life, writing a poem, painting. Too much or too little energy here can result in sexual difficulties or just general problems with relationships. It also can cause creative problems, such as writer's block. And then move on to the solar plexus chakra. It is located above the navel. It is our ability to be confident and in control of our lives and any adverse mental patterns. So it is associated with the color yellow, and it relates to the fire element. It is where shock and stressful events can really affect this chakra. And people who carry a lot of stress in this chakra, that can present as digestive issues. You know how when you have that gut instinct, that is your solar plexus chakra. So some of the emotional issues with the solar plexus is self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem, and inner strength. And then we move on to the heart chakra, which is located in the center of the chest. It is the connecting chakra. So the bottom three, your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus, are more geared toward the physical side, where your upper three chakras are more toward the spiritual side. And then the heart chakra basically is the connector. So this is where our undesired belief structures are. This is our ability to love, to give and receive love to ourselves and to others unconditionally. It is associated mainly with the color green, but some see pink as well. It is associated with the air element. Emotional issues, love, joy, inner peace. It just literally represents the air entering and leaving our lungs, which maintains our life. This chakra again is where we give and receive love to ourselves and to others. And then we move on to the throat chakra. This is located right in the center of your throat. It is associated with the color blue. It determines our ability to communicate clearly and effectively with kindness, but still to be assertive, to speak your truth. It radiates energy outward, and it's concerned with the outward expression of truth, which is recognized by the heart chakra. The emotional issues are communication, self-expression of feelings and truth. Many teachers and public speakers have a highly refined throat chakra. So it can definitely get very blocked if you're not living your truth. So very important that you live your truth and you speak your truth with love and kindness, but yeah, again, still being assertive. And then we move on to the third eye chakra, which is located in the center of your forehead. This is our ability to focus and see the big picture. It's our center of knowing, our intuition. It is associated with the color indigo. It doesn't have any specific element that it's associated again, because the vibrations are higher than any physical manifestation. So it's the ether. Your emotional issues here would be intuition, imagination, wisdom, the ability to think clearly and to make decisions. And then the last main chakra is your crown chakra, and it is located at the top of your head. It is the highest of the main chakras. It represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually. It is associated with the 1,000-petal lotus. So it's not really linked to any element because the vibration is pure spirit. It is associated with the color violet or a luminous amethyst shade. The emotional issues with your crown chakra are inner and outer beauty. It's our connection to spirituality and basically pure bliss. So, and they are said to be some higher chakras, but we're just going to be focusing on our main 7. So a lot of times people start having this awakening and this sense of excitement, and they want to right away start opening these higher chakras. and open up their more intuitive abilities. But like I said earlier, that can be a big mistake because you want to make sure that you are grounded and you have a solid foundation. So getting those first three lower chakras balanced are the key to lasting healing. So your sacral chakra, again, where your inner child is, she holds the key to your lasting healing. So let's build that solid foundation. Again, we must root to rise. So when all these centers are in alignment and consciousness is flowing, there is complete harmony within your body, mind, and soul. So when that energy is in this harmonious state and the energy is being received and sent accurately, the centers will typically spin in a clockwise motion. Now, if there's disharmony or imbalance, the centers will typically spin in a counterclockwise motion. If there's disharmony or imbalance, it can throw the balance of your other chakras off as well, and then diminish the power of your whole energy center, which is being received and transmitted at all times. So although these centers are, you can't see them physically, they do correspond and influence the cells, your organs, your entire endocrine and hormone systems are all affected by your thoughts and your feelings. It's all affected by these power centers. So these centers are where the energy is collected, transmitted, and made available to support your physical, your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual life. So very important that we keep those all balanced. So learning how to manage that and keep in balance, that's where our power is. So you want to create beliefs and feelings that are stored in the cells of your body that are learning how to manage this energy. And that is where you will keep your power. And we're giving away this energy all the time, either negative or positive, whether you really realize it, it's happening. So we want to make sure we're keeping positive, we're keeping our chakras in balance. So otherwise it can be draining, it can drain all your energy from your present day. It can lead to illness and disease in your mind and your body. I'm going to stop this screen share here real quick. Oop. And I'm going to, did anything there resonate? Just put in the chat what really resonated with you and what you're excited to learn about. We're going to move on and talk about essential oils and the different, how we can use essential oils to balance out these chakras. Now get my essential oils up here. Okay. So now you kind of have at least an outline idea of the 7 main chakras if you weren't familiar with those before. So now we're going to explore the relationship between our chakras and essential oils and how essential oils can help balance our chakras. So how do you think that they can help to balance our chakras? It's frequency. When the molecules of essential oils are inhaled, when they're swallowed, applied to the skin, or internalized into your body in any way, they are resonating with our bodies, with our tissues at the frequency of their molecular structure. So this increases our own natural electromagnetic vibrations and restores coherence to your electric fields to produce healing and maintain wellness. Now, this is from the book, The Chemistry of Essential Oils Made Simple, God's Love Manifest in Molecules. And that is by David Stewart. He is a retired pastor and a professor of science. So he kind of knows his stuff. So working with your body's subtle energy through frequency resonance is just one of the many ways that essential oils can heal and benefit your health. So besides oils, what are some other ways that we can help to elevate and tune our electromagnetic frequencies and keep them high and coherent? So just a few of the types of food you eat. Your thoughts also make a huge difference. So depending on whether they're habitually positive or negative, peaceful or dissonant, it is going to matter with your chakras. So your emotions really matter, probably most of all. So where love, faith, calmness, joy, and peace, they elevate our vibrations. Hate, fear, anger, jealousy, bitterness, unforgiveness, resentment, envy, all that kind of stuff, that pulls us down and makes us susceptible to illness and disease. So dramatic differences can be made with therapeutic grade essential oils, which have one of the highest and most coherent measured frequencies of all natural substances. So oils can be used to raise the vibrational frequency of our subtle energy body. It can be enhanced with prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. All of these are part of the activate process that we are going to be learning about, and we're going to be using throughout the whole workshop. It's going to integrate all of these techniques. So, because essential oils actually respond to our thoughts and our prayers and our intention, whether you're aware of it or not. So, just as plants and waters do. Dr. Emoto had the book, The Messages from Water. As you see, these are some images on here from Dr. Emoto. He did lots and lots of studies on talking and praying and positive thoughts. And like you see the first one where it says the word angel, what a beautiful how the molecules formed when he froze the water. And then over here where it says the words, excuse me, you disgust me. It's an ugly picture. So you can just see what different thoughts and words and intentions do to water molecules. It also does that inside your body. It does that with plants, with water, with our essential oils, because oils amplify your intent. So your intention can actually move the molecules in the oils to where they can best serve to heal your mind, body, spirit. This is why prayer, visualizing, repeating affirmations, which I am a very big proponent of. I think you should repeat affirmations throughout your day. When you do all these things while anointing with essential oils, it works so well when these are all combined together. And when the oils are energized by your body and energy forces, they vibrate with a spectrum of frequencies that are a unique combination to you and the oils. So like belief, like faith, you must believe in things unseen that go beyond our 5 physical senses. So such faith is a tangible evidence of a deeper reality that existing in spirit, but may not yet be in material form, but it will. So essential oils will work on all 4 levels. Every organ, tissue, and cell in your body carries a different frequency, and so does each oil. So this is why some oils will work best for muscles, some better for nerves, others for bones, mental well-being. Some are better for emotional well-being, and some even deepen your spiritual connectedness. So therapeutic essential oils transfer their healing to the various aspects of our being according to the structure of their molecules and their unique vibrational frequency. So just even a single whiff of a high quality oil can immediately affect everything from your physical, your emotional state to your entire quality of life. And they just work on all 4 levels. So our spirit, ourselves, our spirits, our minds, our bodies, our organs, our tissues, and our cells can each resonate with the spectrum of healing harmonics of the oils, while the sickness in our bodies does not. And that is another quote from the book by Dr. David Stewart. So what happens when we are in contact with or in the presence of living, therapeutic, vibrating essential oils is exactly what he says here. This is what is happening. That's how they work on a much higher, subtle level. So basically, they don't resonate with the toxins in our bodies, which is why they stir them up and they drive them out. So they also don't vibrate in harmony with any negative emotions. So that is why they are such a powerful tool for helping us to dislodge stored traumas, like any inner child holding in your subconscious mind. They help us bring everything into our conscious mind, where then we can deal with it and resolve it and release it. And another quote: when something vibrates at many dissonant frequencies, it is said to produce chaotic or incoherent frequencies. When something vibrates in harmony with itself, it produces coherent frequencies. So therapeutic grade essential oils produce coherent frequencies that naturally restore harmony and health to our bodies. And they are just so powerful. And that's why they resonate with all the right frequencies to address our mental, our spiritual, our emotional, and our physical needs. Pharmaceuticals and synthetic oils do not. So you want to make sure you have high quality oils. That's why it is so important that you're very conscious about the oils that you're using. You want to get your oils from a trustworthy source. I get my oils from Young Living, but you don't necessarily have to. I just know they are a good source. And there are other places. Just do your research. You want to make sure that they're just high quality. There's oils that have been diluted, modified, standardized, extended with synthetic compounds. Now, these can present hazards to your health, because remember, toxic substances are going to attract like substances, because these oils penetrate to your cellular level and they gain access to all of the tissues in our bodies. So the more you understand about the chemistry and the properties of the oils, the better off you're going to be, and the less likely you're going to have a problem with your oils. So some things to just look for, whichever brand you're using. You want to make sure you look at the label. that it has the botanical name, the plant part, the country of origin, cost. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it probably is. You probably don't want to be buying your oils at Walmart. They probably have been highly synthesized, probably have a lot of other substances in them besides just the pure oil. You want to know how testing is done, how it's harvested, and how it's distilled. You want to know about the farming practices. So there, I will send you a little sheet that has the different oils that we recommend for each chakra. You do not have to have a lot of oils. Sometimes people think, oh, I need to get an oil for every chakra. That is nice. And several different oils do different things for each chakra. Sometimes you might need an oil that is more calming and balancing, or sometimes one that's more energizing. Just kind of depends on the state of your chakra. So again, if you don't have a lot, if you have one for each chakra, that's great. If you don't, the top two I would recommend is lavender and frankincense. They are both very versatile. They both work for several different chakras. And so those are two good starting points if you don't have several. We were going to go through the activate. Got a little trigger happy there. So activate. This is the method that we use with the Chakra Activation Method. And we just go through each one of these steps. We are going to be doing this here in just a couple minutes. We're going to practice our activation together. But the first step is basically we just ask. We begin the process by saying a simple prayer to God or your angels or your own higher self, whatever feels right to you. We're going to ask for support in healing that particular chakra for your greatest and highest good. And then we're going to identify the current blocks. And this is where you will acknowledge and verbally express any restrictions or adverse patterns. And then we'll touch the chakra, and you don't have to actually touch it. We can just be a couple inches out. And this is kind of simultaneous with the current blocks, where we're identifying our current blocks. And then we're going to set our intention and state what our intention is for our healing and express the desire to release all restrictions related to that chakra. And then we will visualize. So we'll close our eyes and we'll just visualize that chakra open and balanced. And then we will affirm. So we'll say some affirmations. You'll repeat those after me. And then we'll give thanks to God, to our higher power, and to the essential oils. And then we will do enhancements. So there are several different enhancements that you can do for activate. Lots of techniques. You can use crystals, meditation, Reiki, the food you eat, the colors you wear. You can wear whatever color that chakra is associated with. So journal prompts, if you like to journal, I supply you with several different prompts that you can choose from. Just whatever works for you, what works best for you. And then this is just a little bit about why you should join the CAM 7-week course. First of all, you're going to deepen your practice. You're going to gain in-depth knowledge and practical skills for activating and balancing each one of your chakras. personal growth. You're going to experience personal breakthroughs and spiritual growth in a supportive community. We have a private, we call it the Cam Fam. So you can join there and you can interact with others. And that's where you can go and ask questions, just get support. You'll have expert guidance. We'll be in there to lead you and guide you. And we're dedicated to your success and, of course, your overall well-being. You'll have access to exclusive resources. There are guided meditations. You'll get personalized support. There are, again, affirmations, journal prompts, just everything you need for the whole process. You'll also receive 20% off. We have a special coupon code, CAM20 at your checkout. You'll receive 20% off. We'll be dropping the link in the chat. And again, just put in CAM20 at the checkout. You'll receive 20% off. Also, you can get free oils. The first 20 people who sign up for the course are going to receive 3 samples of Young Living oils. So that in itself is a great value. And then just what does CAM include? It has your chakra health assessment. So you'll want to take those each week for each chakra. The activation scripts, activation videos, again, meditations. There's even some sound healing meditations, affirmations, again, your journal prompts, your chakra essential oil recommendations, other enhancements, again, your private Cam Fam, which is, again, very valuable just in itself, just being able to interact with others and ask questions and so forth. So that is the presentation. Now I want to do the activation. So let me get back on here. And come back here. I am back. Hello. So we are going to practice our activation. So grab your oil if you brought an oil with you. I am going to use frankincense. You just use what oil resonates with you. And put it in the chat so we know which oil you are using tonight. And then when you're ready, Alessandra, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this chat or question. You have a question. What's your question? Or you can put it in and we'll get to it later, but we're going to go ahead and go on with the activate. So take your oil, take the cap off. And then just take a couple of deep inhales, just right straight from the bottle. Good. So now we're going to take our non-dominant hand. We're going to place a couple drops, 1, 2, maybe 3, whatever comes out. It doesn't have to be a lot. And then we're just going to swirl it around 3 times. So just release those molecules, get them activated. And then we're going to take 3 deep inhales. So just make a little tent and inhale. And then just imagine that oil going all the way to your root chakra. Yes, that is totally fine, Alessandro. Your mint plant. Awesome. And then again. And then one more. Deep inhale. Inhale all the way down to the root chakra. Good. And now we are going to ask. So bring your hands into prayer position. And just repeat after me. I call upon God, my angels, and my own higher self to support me in the healing, clearing, and activating of my root chakra now. And so it be. Good. Now bring your hand right over your root chakra, just right about your tailbone, the base of your spine. And we're going to begin to move our hand in a counterclockwise direction. So it's going this way. Okay. And it's moving that hand in your counterclockwise direction. And then repeat after me. Even though I may have fear, insecurity, scarcity patterns, doubt, or other emotions stored in my root chakra, I fully and deeply love and accept myself. I choose to release all negativity that I have accepted, either consciously or unconsciously, from all levels of my being now. Now, just touch that chakra. You can be about 6 inches out. Just kind of feel that energy. Just kind of feel it. And now we're going to begin to bring our hand in a clockwise direction. So we're going this way. Even though I may have all of these emotions, restrictions, or blockages in my root chakra, I choose to release them from all levels of my being now. I clear away anything that has blocked me from feeling safe and grounded, and I restore harmony and balance to my root chakra now. Good. Now bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your lower belly. And we're going to set our intention. I'm sorry, we're going to visualize. We're going to visualize that root chakra. We're visualizing, or if you can't really visualize, and just imagine or intend that it is clear, it is open, and it's balanced. Just visualize a red ball of light just spinning in a clockwise direction like a vortex. All areas of darkness are dissipating and dissolving now. Now, keeping your hand on your heart and your lower belly, we're going to affirm. So repeat this affirmation. I am the embodiment of vibrant health. I am safe. I am secure and grounded. I am able and willing to let go of fear, and I trust that I am eternally safe. Good. Now bring your hands back to prayer. Thank you, God, angels, and my own higher self for this healing. I am grateful for the essential oils, nature's medicine, for the support in healing, clearing, and activating my root chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. And then you would just do whatever enhancements that you choose to do. Again, by carrying crystals, that could be for the root, that could be garnet, red jasper, hematite are all good crystals for the root. You could wear the color red, call upon Archangel Ariel, eat grounding foods like root vegetables, red berries or fruit in your smoothie. You could do, of course, again, your affirmations. I'm very, very adamant about affirmations. Put them on your mirror, put them on your desk, your computer, put them on your steering wheel, repeat affirmations throughout your day. Again, the journal prompts too, there are several in the list. You can just choose one or two, just whichever ones resonate with you. So, and then I see we got the link dropped for the, if you want to get signed up. So, and as we conclude this class, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the first step toward a more balanced, energized, and harmonious life. And it is, I want to express my deepest, deepest gratitude for joining and participating tonight. And I just want you to imagine taking what you've learned tonight and elevating it to the next level. So, and just kind of picture yourself fully immersed in the journey that will activate and align your chakras. And it will deepen your connection to your inner self and harness the power of the essential oils to enhance your overall well-being. And that is exactly what the Chakra Activation Method does. Again, it's a 7-week program. We will meet once a week to go over that particular chakra. You can ask questions. We'll activate. I will do some distant Reiki. We'll just do different experiences. There'll always be a replay. If you can't make it, it will always be a Monday night at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. It begins on August 12th. The deadline to sign up is August 9th. So you want to make sure you get signed up so you can get your materials and get ready for the kickoff on the 12th. And I'm so excited that we can offer you this 20% off. Definitely get in there, use that CAM20. And remember, the first 20 to sign up is you will receive 3 sample oils from Young Living, or Young Living oils. You'll get them from me, but they are Young Living oils. So are you ready to transform your life? This is the time to do it. Don't miss this opportunity and just get signed up. And again, I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it and that you're ready to start activating all of your chakras. Again, thank you. Oh, we got to do the drawing. Can't forget that because we have our drawing for the premium starter kit from Young Living. That is a $439 value. So let me get my chat pulled up here. And I am just going to kind of scroll through, and where my finger lands is who is going to be the winner of the premium starter kit. Everybody ready? Right, here it goes. I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I'm closing my eyes, and where my finger lands will be the winner. It is Danielle. Is Danielle, are you still on? Danielle from Montreal, I believe it said. I don't know if she's still on, but oh, there she has her hand up. Yay, Danielle, congratulations. I will need to get your information so I can get that sent to you. So if you want to just drop an email and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. And if anybody else has any questions, of course, be sure once you get signed up for the workshop, get into the Cam Fam so you can start interacting with everybody. And if you have any questions, just shoot us an email and I'll get back to you. Thanks again. I hope to see you in the Cam Fam. It's going to be so exciting.